But the facts are, no newbie is ever going to become instantly good at the game. Look how fast Sonic Fox quit. Damn.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to another beautiful morning of checking these damn buttons. Chapters and links down below. If you want to skip around to a certain subject, please like, subscribe, hit that bell, ring that bell, whatever you want to do to that damn bell. So without further ado, we're about to jump into it. As always, hope you're having a good day. We got a special announcement coming up. Trust me, you're going to enjoy. Anyway, without further ado, let's go. All right, now we're to the next set of Ewin buttons that need to be checked. I'm just tripping. Y'all know I'm down with Ewin, man. If you watched my previous videos, I've been having one of their chairs behind me, holding them down for a long time because they've been super comfortable. They reached out, I think a couple years ago, and I've been grateful. And they let me pick one, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I first picked it, I literally thought, I already have a chair. You know what I'm saying? Not only do I have a chair, my wife has a chair, my son has a chair, we have some chairs. But then they was like, well, let me ask you this. Do you got this chair? And I was like, no, I don't, and it looks mighty fine, so why don't you mail it on my way? So here it is, Button Check fam. This is actually the Ewin Flash XL Series Ergonomics Computer Gaming Office Chair with pillows. This thing, look, it comes with high-density upholstery foam head pillows and a high-density upholstery foam lumbar cushion. And honestly, I thought they were all the same. Like I said, I'm not even gonna lie, but this one is the most comfortable one I've had, and I love because it's the XL series, right? It's huge. This one is like, I think they said anywhere from like, if you're 5'7", yeah, if you're 5'7" to 7 foot tall, this is the chair for you. And also it holds up to 550 pounds.
Say what?
Yeah, that's what it says. If you're anywhere from 5'7" to 7 foot tall, up to 550 pounds, this is the chair for you.
You win.
And because of that reason, I think this chair suits me perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, if you ever met me in person, I'm like, what, 6'2", 6'3", about 215, 220, solid muscle. Very similar body type to Chris Hemsworth. So because of my obviously active imagination, I think of myself as a big guy, right? So I need a big chair. And obviously, maybe I don't, because like I was trying to say, this is the first chair I've had from them where my legs are literally swinging. My legs are not even hitting the ground right now. When I do this, when I go all the way down, my legs can finally, like my feet actually touch. And the comfortable, like this is so comfortable. These pillows that they got, I don't know if there's just more cushion in them or what, but the pads, even the pads back here are super thick. Like everything around it, honestly, it almost feels like I'm on a sofa. And on top of that, you got a special promotion code, 20% off with the promo code BUTTON. That's right, BUTTON. Put it in the promo code, get you 20% off. You don't have to choose this chair if you want a different one. Not only that, but they got a wide selection of chairs, obviously, and computer desks. The list goes on. So check it out. Links down below. I'm ready to go. We use the word BUTTON for the promo. And hopefully, you know, in the past, we were able to do a giveaway, like a monthly giveaway, one chair to a blessed viewer, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that was watching, just like we do with Hitbox. Maybe we could start it again. If the good people at Ewin are watching, let me know, y'all, in the comment section, would you be down for the giveaway? I think it's been long enough, and I think the Button Check family needs some more giveaways. We already got the Hitbox, we got the cross up, all that good stuff. Why not do the gaming chairs one more time? Anyway, we'll see what they say. Thank you guys for checking these buttons. Now let's check these next set of buttons. Let's go. All right, now into the how to piss off the entire Tekken community buttons that need to be checked. Okay, so obviously this pops off in the world of the Tekken community just the other day. So a player raised the question saying, you know what? I believe that Tekken is the most anti-friendly beginner game that there is. Something along them lines. You guys will get it in a second. Profile on the screen right here. It pops off with Dayvon at, what is it, Fitted Cap. Follows me, so definitely follow him. Show the man some love. Anyway, he raised this question right here. Right here, he says, Tekken is very anti-beginner as a series. I don't care what anybody says. Tekken, in my opinion, is the only fighter out there that doesn't respect people who have limited time or who haven't played the series out the womb. The series needs to change if they want new blood. Then, as you can imagine, the FGC starts to respond right here with XD Terminator. It says, why should the devs have to cater to people that don't have time / don't want to put in the effort to get good at the game? Tekken 7 is the easiest game in the series to pick up too, so I don't know what to tell you. Then at fucking Toxic Clown, yeah, He responds saying, Tekken 7 was made for you. If it's still too hard, please just fucking go. Stop forcing the rest of us down to your level. Do as you said, brother. Go play something easier and keep quiet, will you? And another response saying, each button on the controller is a limb. 2 arms, 2 legs, easy to learn. Pull back to block on the D-pad. Simple. 2 button grabs, easy. MK fatalities are hard, not Tekken. Chase says they sold 10 million copies of Tekken 7 and it's the best-selling Tekken game, mostly due to New Blood, so shut the fuck up. And of course it continues right here saying Tekken 7 is easy as fuck. Number 1, they have assist combos, dumbed down grab breaks. Number two, they added a replay mode which literally shows you what is punishable and what or how to beat whatever you're losing to. Number 3, the discovery of the game is what makes it fun in the first place. And I see some on the other side of the fence right here. Shadow X Law says, I think about the VF series. They have depth for the vets, but a great tutorial to get novices up to speed. Tekken needs to incorporate something like that. Then I see others respond right here saying, even if Tekken had an in-depth tutorial, it takes years to perfect movement and fundamentals. Content creators make tutorials for those who truly want to level up, but the facts are, no newbie is ever going to become instantly good at the game. Look how fast Sonic Fox quit. Damn. Then, of course, back to the other side of the fence, I see D2 enthusiasts say T7 is the most beginner-friendly in the franchise. To be honest, they dumbed down execution and combos for a lot of the new cast, and it's not hard to jump in and find success. What makes Tekken great is how much it rewards you for the time and effort you put into mastering its mechanics. Then I see some kind of comparing it to Street Fighter, saying, you know, Street Fighter, I guess there's tools or characters that can keep you in the game longer, or to hang with the crowd a bit easier than there is in Tekken. Chuli responds saying, would agree if I ain't see so many new / beginner people start at Tekken 7, learn the game just fine in under a year. It ain't easy, but y'all making it sound impossible to learn the game. Dayvon responds saying, it ain't impossible, but it's too demanding just to get the basic / mid-level, in my honest opinion. Then from there, Dayvon pretty much wraps it up saying, seems like I made some Tekken players upset. Number 1, I ain't changed my mind. The series requires too much investment and I'd rather play Strive or Street Fighter. Number 2, as for the name calling, that's exactly why y'all keep begging for rollback. And actually gets a little deeper because I noticed Jiyuna actually responds on it as well, saying Tekken discussion is always so funny. It's dudes with 15+ years of legacy skill telling you the game is not hard. Speaking as a new player, Tekken, in my opinion, the only hard game to get good at because of the sheer amount of characters, moves, knowledge required. But this is also what makes the game so much fun at low / mid level. Everyone else is just as lost as you, getting blown up by unsafe strings / random launchers, moves they've never seen before. Don't try to become a top player and just enjoy playing the game. You'll learn as you go. Some responded to that saying it took them like 3 months with an arcade stick, but you need to play offline to be good. Online people are just spams. And wrapping it up right here with Emery, he says, you legit can't say anything negative about Tekken without the fanboys trying to attack you like they're about some shit outside of Twitter. This is why I make these type of tweets once a month, because Tekken players swear their game is perfect when it's full of issues. All right, and there you have it, ladies and gents. What do you think? The FGC, or I should say the damn Tekken streets is on fire right now. On one hand, you got Dayvon saying that, you know, trying to speak in his honest opinion, basically saying that it is just too hard to get into the game at the beginner level, as opposed to other games like Street Fighter and whatnot. Then you have a lot of people, obviously, in the community speaking up for Tekken like it is the most dumbed down, easiest game to play. They purposely made it or created it for beginners. On top of that, it's like their most sold version of Tekken ever, so that proves that, you know, people like it. Also, that proves that it's bringing new blood, like people saying, because he was saying it's like harder to bring new blood unless they do something to kind of fix it. But then you have like Jiyuna, right, speaking up, man that's obviously, you know, very knowledgeable in the FGC, kind of agreeing, right? He's like, no, in my honest opinion, it is kind of hard to get into, but that's also what kind of makes it fun and what makes it great in the long run. With some adding on top of that, saying this is why, you know, the Tekken community, I don't really like to mess with them that much because they get butthurt and they always like to act like their game is perfect when it's full of issues. Damn, that's a mouthful, right? What do y'all think, man? Now, can I be honest in my honest opinion, and I'll break it down real quick. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When Dayvon said this, hold on, before you throw shit at me. When he said this, hold on now, hold on. I agreed. Now, here's why I agreed, because I don't play Tekken. That's as simple as that. I mess with it, like I played on that level, but each time I played it, I never sat down long enough to like learn the stuff. I just like gave it a ran through, you know what I'm saying? I did that since I was a kid with Tekken. And every time I did, since I was so heavily involved in like, you know, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat or something like that, when I touched Tekken, the controls just didn't feel right to me. I didn't like the way the characters moved and stuff like that. So naturally, it didn't appeal to me. And I think that might be what it is, right? Because if it doesn't appeal to you, and especially if you don't put in the time, I think you might be used to like another type of game, you know what I'm saying, in the FGC, then yeah, it might automatically seem harder, like an uphill battle, you know what I'm saying? Because you're just like, man, I'm not only does it seem awkward, but I'm just not into it, period. For me, I think that's where it was for me. That's why I was like, the only way I'm truly gonna get into Tekken is if I have somebody like that can literally break it down for me and coach me with it. Because as far as like the tutorial, I know myself. We all know ourselves for the most part, you know what I'm saying? I know, real talk, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go into the tutorial and be like, oh, well, let me learn everything. I'm not. I would rather just play somebody that knows their shit and they can walk me through it. And I remember, man, when Tekken 7 dropped, everybody was hyped. Doc was over, they were playing like, oh shit, this is gonna be this is good. And then I played it. I liked when Akuma was in it. I still do, you know what I'm saying? Because why? He's the one I recognize, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's part of the Street Fighter series where I'm like, yo, okay, maybe now I can get down with it because I'm used to that. I'm used to Street Fighter. Like I said, always loved and respect Tekken. It was always right there in the arcade when I was growing up. I just, you know, I paid more attention to other things. But what do y'all think, man? If y'all don't play Tekken, is this part of the reason? Was part of the reason because you tried to play it at one point, but it just wasn't your cup of tea because it seemed like it was like an uphill battle? Or is there a different reason that you simply don't play it? If, for those of you, of course, that don't play it. For those that do, what was y'all learning experiences? Did y'all learn it like this guy said earlier, like he learned it in 3 months? Or learn it in a month, you just have to go through the tutorials? Or do you agree or also agree with the statement where they said Tekken 7 is probably one of the most dumbed down versions of the game? There it is one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. Big shout out one more time to Ewin Gaming Chairs, man. Definitely check them out. Link down below in the description field. Remember, use the code, I believe it's button, all that good stuff down below if you want to get the 20% off. And I just want to thank y'all for rocking with me. I am so tired right now. I just came from filming a podcast. I had to drive a couple hours. It was like 2 hours long, and then we're back filming this, and then I'm waking up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, going straight to the full-time job, and then we back here checking these buttons, baby, DoorDash. Yo, it don't stop to the grind, it don't stop. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is thank y'all. I appreciate you. This means the world. Please understand that. You have no idea. Love y'all forever. We'll see you soon. I'm already going to sleep. We'll see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. It's time to wake up because by the time you watch this, it's the beginning of the day. So enjoy your day. Love y'all. See you soon. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. Full-time job. And then we back here checking these buttons, baby, DoorDash. Yo, it don't stop to the grind. It don't stop. It don't stop to the pennies drop. That makes absolutely no sense.